students, today we will continue with our formal letter writing, job application. Now see, a job application has a little different format. It consists of two parts. One is the covering letter, means the appeal, whatever we are going to write. And the second is our biodata, which is also called as CV or resume. Now first of all, we will do the parts of the cover letter. Now the format of the covering letter is similar to the format of a formal letter. So it goes on like this. First it will be the sender's name, which you all know that we will have to put on the top left hand corner. Then we have the date just below it, but in expanded form, means the month name should be mentioned. That is like 7th July 2020. Then we come to the receiver's address. Whether to write to above the address depends on the writer's preference, but we usually do not write nowadays to. We write the official title, then we write the name, the position, and whatever the other rest in the address. Then comes the subject, where we have to sum up what is the purpose of writing the letter, and that should be not more than 4 to 5 words. After that comes the salutation, where you have to write sir or madam, which you have to address. Now comes your body part. It is that in all formal letters, the body part is different from each other. You have already done 4 types of letters in the formal letter, that is a letter to the editor, letter of placing orders, letter of complaint, letter of inquiry. And you have already seen that in each and every, the body part is different. Here in our introduction paragraph, we have to mention the source where you have got to know about the job or information, along with the day, date and advertisement number. Also mention the post you wish to apply for. So all that should be mentioned in the introduction part. Then comes your paragraph second. Here you are supposed to offer your candidature by briefing about your qualifications. In the second paragraph, you have to tell कि आपकी qualifications क्या है, what are your achievements, आपके previous experiences क्या है, what are your strengths. All that should be there in second paragraph, and you have to show yourself कि how perfect candidate you are for the job, कि आप एक perfect candidate कैसे हो उस job के लिए. But remember that जो भी आप लिख रहे हो, it should not sound boastful. Whatever you are writing, it should not sound boastful, कि you are boasting about your own self. Then comes your paragraph 3. In this part of the body, you are supposed to make reference to the photograph, means you have to write everything, whatever you have enclosed in the paragraph, in the letter along with your own letter, means your cover letter. And you can also appeal for a one-on-one interview. And then end of the body, a promising note like looking forward for your response. That is how what you have to do. Then comes your complimentary close, where you write thanking you and yours truly or yours sincerely. After that, you have to do your signature. After your signature, write your name, and this is how the recipient will know who is sending the letter. Then One more thing you have to mention, that is, mention the name given in the question paper. Do not mention any personal details while writing your letters. After signing and after writing your name and everything, you have to also mention by heading enclosures. You have to write the heading enclosures. वो लिख के उसमें आपको लिखना है कि what have you attached with your cover letter. So you have to write everything in that attached are my documents, my testimonials, my passport size photograph, biodata, copies of certificates, any other. Whatever you are going to put in that, you have to mention it. Now, what is the format of your biodata which you will have to write in your job application? You have to mention your name, father's name, date of birth. That also I told you how do we write it. We write it in expanded form. Then your address, then your age, then your contact number, email ID. All these are essential, you have to write it. Then your nationality, that you are an Indian. Your marital status means you are married or unmarried. Your qualifications. In qualifications, you have to mention your 10th, your 12th, and the further on whatever you have done. So you have to write the name of the examination, from which board you have appeared, then your institution name, which year did you pass, and your percentage. Then you have to write work experience, means how many years you have worked under someone, that also should be mentioned. Then you have to mention the languages that you know, your skills, your hobbies, then your references. Yes, this is the most important that has to be given. That is references. You have to have references of any two important persons who have written down that yes, you are good candidate for your this, or a perfect candidate for this position. Then you have to write a declaration. Declaration means I hereby declare that all the above things what I have written is true. Then your date, the place, signature. Now resume can also be part of the letter, otherwise it can be attached to it. Come on, now let's do one sample question. Bal Vidya Public School Bhilai urgently requires a postgraduate teacher to teach political science, for which they have placed an advertisement in the Bhilai Express. You are Sanjay Sanjana Sharma from 21 Vasant Marg, Bhilai. Draft a letter including a CV applying for the advertised post. So first, you are going to write your sender's address, that is 21 Vasant Marg, Bhilai, and your date, 8 July 20. Excess I have written, you can write the year. Then you leave one line and write the principal, Bal Vidya Public School, Bhilai. Now your subject is application for the post of a postgraduate teacher, means for that you are applying. Then you have to write the salutation, that is ma'am or sir, whatever you want to. Then you have to start your letter. So see how you have to first write your introduction. In response to your advertisement in the Bhilai Express dated 25 June 2020 for the post of a political science teacher in your renowned school, I wish to offer my candidature. I am enclosing a copy of my biodata for your partial and kind consideration. I am available for the interview on any day of your convenience. If given a chance to serve you, I assure you that I shall work with utmost sincerity and dedication up to your satisfaction. Then you leave a line and you write thanking you, yours sincerely, Sanjay Sanjana Sharma, and in enclosure you are enclosing only the biodata, so you have written biodata. If you are giving any certificates and all, you have to write that too. There, first I have shown how the biodata is written, means you write your name, Sanjay Sanjana Sharma, then father's name, Mithun Sharma, date of birth 25th July 1992, you have written the address, then your phone number, then your email, then you have written marital status, you are single, means you are not married, then age 28 years, nationality you have written Indian. Here he has written academic qualifications, BA in political science, MA political science and B.Ed. His hobbies are trekking and reading. Then he has written his strengths, that is good communication skills, computer literate. He is proficient in English, Hindi and German, means he knows these 3 languages. So whatever are your strengths, you can write there. Then you write your name and address of references. Here see he has given 2 references. One is of Mr. Vijay Mathur, principal, DAV school, Gurudwara, residence, Delhi. And the other he has given Mr. Satish Shahuri, head of the Commerce Department, Punjab University, means wherever he has studied or maybe he has worked. So they have given his references that he is a perfect candidate. So we have finished with the question. Now I have given you a question to do, which you have to do on your own self. Here where it is, you are Ram Rajni living at Rana Pratap Marg, New Delhi. You have to read this advertisement given below, means the advertisement is given below, that is Sun University requires lectures in English and demonstrators in physics, chemistry and botany for their new campus at Panipat. Candidates with a minimum of 5-year experience alone can apply. Excellent command of English is a must. Excellent package and compensation for experienced person. Those interested may email to Sun University Jobs @gmail.com or mail their response to box number 123, the Herbinger, New Delhi. So that is the address given, that's the advertisement for what they need. Of course, when they are needing demonstrators or they need lecturers in English, you can apply for one. You don't need to worry that physics, chemistry, botany, and they are asking for that. Now for which field you want to apply, you can apply for that. So